Hello, welcome everybody. Today we have a special show and we have a special guest. As we know, we live in a world where we are surrounded by different circumstances, fear. There is a lot of things that are holding us back and keeping us back from moving forward as human being, which abandon our creativity most of the time. So today I'm joined by a special guest. She's a youth who is working to fight the fear and like the things that are holding us back. She has a blog on YouTube that called "The Enemy of the Success." She will share with us her journey with the enemy of success and how important the work that she's doing and how is helping us grow as human being. So welcome, Serphine.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome. So first, where is the inspiration of enemy of success came from? How do you come with?
Um, it came from, like, as you can tell, so I live in America, but I wasn't born in here. And so when I got here, there was a lot of challenges. First one was learning the language. And I know many immigrants and refugees face the same thing. And also by like reading a lot of books and looking at other people who inspired me on YouTube you know, and also talking to different young men and women. So I found out that most of our dreams are cut short because we think we have a lot of reasons not to go there. I can say like one of those saying that, language barrier. But when you look around, you still see other people who are facing the same situation but are achieving their dreams. Then it made me wonder why some people tend to do well while you are all exposed to the same environment. So what is causing some not to move forward and others are moving even though they are all facing the same situation? So that's where the idea came from. And I'm trying to share my stories and encourage people to step out their comfort zone and follow their dreams.
Oh, cool. So when you say fear, what does fear mean to you, and how do you define it as Seraphine?
To me, fear is, we know like a fear is an emotional feeling that can be caused by, something which is real,
Mm-hmm.
danger, or something that you can just imagine. It's a real like a feeling, but it can be caused by something which is imaginable or something really real. But to me, fear is like it comes back to the lack of confidence in yourself or in myself, because most of the time what we fear is the failure. You're like, oh, what if I try this and then I don't succeed? What if I do this? What if I do this? At the end of the day, it's fearing the failure you may face, but also it's lack of confidence in yourself, and also knowing that even if I fail, fine, I will get up and continue. That's like, to me, really fear comes back to two things. We're afraid of failing,
Mm-hmm.
which to me means that I don't have confidence enough in me to be myself and do what I want to do.
Okay. After publishing the blog of Fear of Success, uh, how do you receive? Did you receive feedback from the audience, and how was it for you?
It's a new channel.
Uh-huh.
It's not even a month yet, but I have received some like good feedbacks, and some people are like, "Thank you so much for doing this," and and some of them were already suggesting like, "Can you cover this? Can you share your story?" Stuff like that. And I'm so grateful to people who are receiving that message and feel that it's a beautiful message at this time we're facing, even like this pandemic. I know there's some people who are paralyzed by this,
Mhm.
but at the end of the day, life must go on.
Okay. So, what is the upcoming step in your journey of success?
My the upcoming steps that I want to take, I want to go over each reasons or excuses that I have had many people say, attributing the failure of following their dreams. So we're gonna go through each reasons or excuse, and encouraging people, empowering people to come out or how they can overcome that challenge. That's what I would be focusing on. Just go through challenges and share stories of people who went probably through the same thing and overcome, and just share strategies of overcoming those challenges that people are facing.
So I'm going to your point again. There is many people who need a spiritual, and some of them who are in need of a physiological guide. So where do you see yourself in this, and how, in which context you will bring your topics?
Can you come again with the question, please?
I think from your point, you say that you are going to help people with with defining the fear and go through the method. So I'm wondering, because there is some people out there who need a spiritual guide, and some of them need physiological guide. So which one will you be working on, like spiritually or?
I think, to me, for now, it's like really I'm putting myself out there, available to the community, and whatever capacity I can serve the community through, I'm ready. So if there are people who need just like a guidance, or kind of like I would say like an inspiration, or like a strategist to go through that, and they can get it, that's fine. If there are some people who may need some special, let's say, training, whatever, as long as they can make themselves available, I will make myself available. I see myself making some like a kind of like a material kind of classes as we move forward. For now, it's just like going there and sharing my thoughts and the strategies to overcome. But as we grow, I see this like taking it to another level, having maybe sessions like classes, or moving around, speaking around to especially young men and women in these days. Because one of the things that I think really hinders us to be who we're supposed to be, or to achieve our dreams, is not knowing really who you are, or knowing your dreams. And that's a big issue. And with this technology, some people look at internet and want to be like other people. It's not bad to have inspiration, or have some people you see yourself as like your role model, but it's not okay to try to be them, because you cannot be somebody else. The first thing is just accept who you are, be content of you. Then from there, that's when we can work on how am I going to overcome this fear you have. But the first step is just accepting who you are and your uniqueness. Then you use that to follow your dreams.
So I think I should take you back to your childhood, when you were a kid, and you have a different experience in childhood and then adulthood. So on that time, did you imagine yourself doing this? And which message do you send to young girls who are outside there that can benefit from it?
I never thought I would see this day, because I grew up in a remote area in Africa, in DRC, South Kivu. And it's a like remote area right now. Like it's so kind of like a disconnected. There's no roads, no electricity, nothing in most of areas. So growing up there, I never thought this would happen. And also in my area, women were kind of like left behind when it comes to education, or serving in the like taking roles in the government and other stuff. I'm not just talking about the whole Congo. I'm just saying in my area where I came from, specifically in my tribe. Even today, I can name like we probably have like 3 women with doctorate in the whole tribe of my tribe. That's how we are so left behind, women. So when I moved to the United States, that's almost like 12 years ago, and I saw an opportunity to educate myself to be a role model to other women from my area, to show them that we can achieve our dreams, we can educate ourselves, we can take roles, we can take different roles. And that's where really even that passion lies in there, to inspire other women who have been left behind, you know. But in my life, I never ever thought that one day I would be sitting and just trying to feel like I have something I can share with the world. It's amazing.
Okay, I should ask this question earlier. Does immigration can be the enemy of success, or how
Of
people
course,
can overcome it if it's yes?
yes. I can share some of my experience. For example, I remember a couple times going for hunting jobs. You look at your resume, you have good education, blah blah, but when you apply, you keep knocking the door, and you get turned down. And you start wondering. And also when you talk to other people, they'll be like, oh, maybe just because you were a refugee, it's because you were probably minority, or because you have an accent, all these things, they start building in your mind. And as they start building, to me, it looks like we start taking on victimization mentality, like, oh, so I cannot achieve my dreams because of this and this and that. Again, when you look, it's not every refugee who's not succeeding or who's not getting the job they want. So then that's when I said, like, I refuse. Of course, I agree. I may knock at the door, get no, but it's not the end of the road. I will continue knocking until I get it. But once you start settling down and accepting that, okay, I cannot get this because I'm a refugee, I cannot achieve my dream because I have an accent, that's it's going to be one of the enemy of your success, because you're just accepting that as the cause of you not advancing. Yes, of course, that can be a huge. It doesn't mean that the challenges we're facing are not real. They are real. But what I'm saying is, just try to go over that. It's real for sure. But other people are doing better. Why not you or me? Yeah.
Okay. So, because the thing is that I find a lot of immigrants who have held themselves in this position and in this situation. So we're refugees here, and we cannot do it, and we don't have an opportunity for it. And up to today, they were not able to move forward. So in this case, how can you help them? How do you envision yourself helping those categories and help them move forward to the future?
Thank you. As I said, I will be covering obstacles or barriers or challenges that I have either heard from other people or read in the books, or that I face myself as a refugee, is and how I overcome them. So by sharing the stories, I believe that I can inspire somebody to see that, oh, this has been my excuse, but I can see other people who are facing the same issue that I'm facing, but they're overcoming them and following their dreams. That's really where my hope lies. It's just sharing stories, either on my the same barriers or challenges that I went through, or other people went through, and having other people with success stories who can come and share their journey. I hope will inspire many people to get up and follow their dreams.
Okay, so last question. How do you envision the future from now up to the future, like 10 years from now?
I would love to be able to travel a lot, especially back home in Africa, not specifically in Congo, just in Africa, to inspire specifically women to do better and to follow their dreams. And we can still be good mothers or wives, whatever, but we can still follow our dreams and contribute a lot to building our society and our country and the continent.
So like quick last question, will you be happy about that?
Yes, I will be more than happy, and I feel fulfilled, because if I can contribute to building somebody or helping somebody to make a positive turn in their lives and achieving their dream, that would be the most fulfilling sentiment I can ever have. It's just seeing that somebody else can better their lives just because they learn from me. That is my hope and dreams.
Okay, thank you, Serphine Sergent.
Thank you so much.
Welcome. So thank you, everybody. Today we have Serphine Sergent. She have the blog Enemy of Success, and she's helping a lot of immigrant and people of the community and different people who have been through different circumstances to lift them up and reach the stage where they will be succeed. Please go and subscribe to her YouTube channel. The blog is called Enemy of Success. And thank you. Until we meet again. Have a good day. Bye.
You too. Thank you.
Bye.